What is up, besties? It's your girl, the Karmic DF, back to you again with another video. And this time, I know we had a community poll, but I was feeling like, I'm hearing the song, love is in the air everywhere I look around. I'm feeling very Valentine's Day. And so I thought, well, maybe this isn't the best couple to start with, but I figured since there has been no real talk about Jay Z, like there was that one accusation, and then now we're not really hearing much at all. But when do we ever really hear about those two? So I thought that we could take a look at their relationship, especially since they were just at the Grammys. Beyonce just won her first album of the year. I do believe that was the first one ever. I could be wrong, correct me in the comments, but I just wanted to take a look. Like, is their relationship magically better? If something comes out about the whole Diddy, Jay Z duo, then I'll bring it up. But basically, in honor of Valentine's Day week coming up, I figured we could do some love-related readings and look at relationship dynamics. So I know that I've mentioned this in prior readings, but I still want to do it. So let me know in the comments what you guys would want for next week in terms of like celebrity couples that you would like me to take a look at. Like, for instance, we had mentioned doing one on Halsey and G-Eazy. Did he tell her that he was cheating right before they went on to perform? We could take a look at Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth and why that failed, although both those energies, it kind of makes sense why they didn't work, but sometimes opposites can attract. So if you want me to do some throwback relationships that you guys were into, you know, millennial era, 90s, early 2000s, couples like that, throw them in the comments section. Give me some ideas, besties. So for today's reading, what I want to do is just leave it open to spirit, find out what's going on between Jay Z and Beyonce. Are they still happy? Well, I have in the description box below, besties, if you enjoy this, I'm going to link a whole bunch of videos I've already done on Beyonce and Jay Z. If Jay Z was going to get in trouble, then he did. So called that. So now I just want to look at their relationship and see if they're making it through, see if they're still making any plans, maybe potentially. And the last reading I saw, it kind of seemed like when all else fails, they might split up just to cover their asses. So is everything good on the home front now? We're not hearing anything. So what's going on? Are they throwing money at the problem? So this will be all alleged and for entertainment purposes only, besties. There are 0 facts here, okay? Just floating hands on the internet, talking to the dead. I mean, how could I possibly know? How could she possibly know, right? So let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see for future celebrity couple readings, because that's what I'd like to do this upcoming week. And yeah, we'll just see if they're doing well, if the Grammys suddenly fix their relationship, if everything's all copacetic, or, you know, I mean, I realize that this is not the best couple to choose for Couples Week, which is why I figure I'll start with this since you guys always pester me in the comments about Beyonce. So now that the Grammys just happened, I'll look at Beyonce. I won't do the deep dive yet because I kind of want to see what happens with this whole, you know, if you know, you know, Diddy. Let's just leave it there. So this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. As always, thank you to everybody that sits through 30 seconds of ads. It's a free and easy way to support my page. And if you're new here, bestie, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. You do not want to miss out. We have so many different topics to choose from. We have true crime, we have conspiracy, we have woo-woo, we have psychology, we have pop culture. We got it all. So don't forget to check out the playlist. There may have been videos that you haven't seen yet. But yeah, I'm going to take a look at Beyonce and their dynamic as of today. I have all the related videos in the description box if you want more Beyonce Jay Z stuff. We did the Jaguar, Wright. We did all of it. So, yeah. Without further ado, before I get started, besties, Valentine's Day is approaching. It is a week from today. Now, I hear you. I know I got a lot of spiritual people up in the chat. Me too, bestie. Me too. That's single. Now, hear me out. If you're single, you want to attract the right partner, right? And so in order to do that, you have to become what it is you're looking for. So like last year on Valentine's Day, bestie got herself her favorite drink, her favorite meals, her I got myself a present. Don't really remember what it is off the top of my head. I got myself fancy drinks. I did a rom-com marathon because that's what I wanted. I had a hot bath with some Epsom salt. So just because you're single doesn't mean you can't enjoy Valentine's Day. I will be enjoying it to become the spouse that I am looking for. If you're single, bestie, please do the same. Oh, and someone did ask about, oh my God, I still can't find the comment. I'm sorry. So if it was you, let me know. But someone did ask if they could get me something for Valentine's Day. I threw a whole bunch of chocolate boxes and stuff into my Amazon wish list. Do not feel obligated. But if you're the person who asked, or if you want to be the person who asked, then it's in the Amazon wish list. But without further ado, I, if you haven't noticed, have teamed up with Rose Forever New York to tell you about roses that last over a year, besties. I don't know if y'all were here for my, I believe it was March or May. That's when I got these bad boys. And yes, they are real, bestie. They are real. And they're worth every freaking penny. And then they hit me up and they're like, bestie, we got to do another one. So I needed to get y'all a discount because you know I love my besties. So that whether you want to guilt your spouses or whether you want to be that it girl, it boy and treat yourself, your bestie got you. So without further ado, let me tell you about Rose Forever New York. Welcome to the luxury and beauty that is Rose Forever New York. Rose Forever's philosophy that every detail counts. Every Rose Forever creation was handmade with their customers' desires in mind. Your expectations are their main focus. Rose Forever New York guarantees that every creation is the result of extensive research and attention to the fine details. These unique rose creations are crafted by rose artisans that are well experienced in floral art design. These handmade masterpieces are customized just for you, so take good care and your roses may last well over a year. With over 15 colors to choose from, you will find the right roses for you. All right, besties, so before we start the video, just a reminder, you get 20. You get $20 off, courtesy of your bestie. The link will be in the description box as well as on the pinned comment, so do not forget to check them out. Tons of colors to choose from, tons of boxes to choose from. I mean, marble, pretty, right? Black suede, oh yes, yes, yes. Or is it felt? I don't remember. This was like over almost a year ago and still perfect. Beautiful. I got a matching set now. Treat yourself, bestie. Or if you got a spouse, just slide the link in the DMs, you know what I mean? But without further ado, besties, let's take a look. How is the relationship dynamic of Beyonce and Jay Z? What is going on with them? All alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Zero facts here. Again, thank you to everybody that sits through 30 seconds of ads. And if you are looking to book a private reading, there is a wait list right now. But if you're seeing this in the future, thekarmicdf.com. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. But without further ado, all alleged and for entertainment purposes only, besties. Let's get into it. All right, besties. So we are going to take a look, get an update on how are Beyonce and Jay Z, now that we haven't heard anything about, you know, the accusation, all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. And, you know, they were just at the Grammys together. Apparently helped her with a wardrobe malfunction. So we're just going to see all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. As always, thank you to everybody that sits through 30 seconds of ads. It's a free and easy way to support my page. And if you're new here, bestie, smash that subscribe button. You do not want to miss out. And don't forget that all related videos will be in the description box. Now, I was drawn to use my women's deck, which tells me already that she's the one metaphorically wearing the pants. I keep hearing Usher, what I say goes, I'm in control. So he's, yeah, I'm seeing, he's in the doghouse right now. I think right now her main focus is like her daughters, like focusing on, she has 2 kids, right? I don't know. I don't follow like that. I think right now it's just like focusing on my kids, trying to make, like I see someone kind of drowning, but trying to make sure they're, you know what I'm seeing is like I'm seeing a boat and I'm seeing Beyonce in the water. It's metaphorical. And I'm seeing her push the kids into the boat. So it's like, I'll do what I think she's a really good mother. That's one thing I have to say. I think she really does love her kids. She's a real good mom. But it just feels like, It feels like the clock is ticking on this relationship, I'm going to be honest. All alleged, no facts here. And like I said, with the deck being a woman's deck, with all the pink, I think right now her main focus is her family. Take care, provide, keep on with the brave faces. That's what I'm getting so far. So, all right, let's check it out. How are they doing behind the scenes? What's really going on? All alleged, no facts here. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into it. Swords. You know, so weird. I don't know how this is going to play out, but I just heard you bastard. And then I'm being drawn to the fact that there's a full moon. So and the sword there with the Knight of Swords. But notice how there's no man on this card. I think that they had words when all that shit went down, and it's like now he's just kind of playing in the background. I don't really think he gets a say these days, especially with the sword down. It's reminding me of the Ace of Swords reversed. I don't know what that is. Fuzz. Excuse me. Oh my God. Try having 3 Virgos freaking plant. Anyway. I love how in this energy I can't keep focus. That's interesting to me. I feel like they're trying really hard to stay like, it's reminding me of like, don't forget to be the American family. Don't forget to be the dream family. Don't forget to be that couple. And it's like, you know what? You're not, you know what this is giving me? Beyonce is the type where it's like, I'm going to ride for you in public, but I'm going to make, yeah, when you see my face, hope it gives you hell. She's giving him mad shit. Especially with the Knight of Swords to be the first card. That's like the knight in shining armor. That's the hero. You promised me is what I keep hearing. You promised me. But with that like Viking cap, it's kind of giving me this like, you Neanderthal assholes, the vibe here so far. It's like, yeah, I hear, oh my God, what's the song? Played the fool before, but your lies ain't working now. Yeah, she's, oh, here he is, King of Wands in reverse, not shocked. This deck is gorgeous. You know what, I'm going to have to, I don't plan very well, y'all, my apologies. 4 of Pentacles. This is like, smile for the cameras. Don't let anybody ask questions. I feel like she's also had words with him where she's like, you need to be as out of the public as possible. Like, let's just focus on me. You be a background character because people already hate you and I'm not going down with you. Like, that's the vibe. So, like, I know he obviously went to the Grammys with her, but it feels like she didn't want him there. It's more like for my kids not to worry, for the public to not ask questions. But notice how this woman just looks so like done. Like she's just, the body language alone is just like, God help me. God help us all. And notice all the river. I think she's cried a lot of tears. I think that, honestly, I think the Grammy Award really helped her feel like something's okay again. Because it's like, what have I got because of this money? Why am I the queen bee? Is it because you manipulated the narrative for your own gain? Because look at how in this star card the face is down, which kind of gives me a vibe of shame. So I do feel that Beyonce feels very shameful right now because it's like, who the, yeah, that, oh my God, it's a TV show, like, who the hell did I marry or something like that. That's the vibe right now. That's Diddy. Oh my God, even on this card, okay. Look at how he just looks so empty, void. The Hanged One. I feel that Beyonce is currently trying to pray to God that if, you know, we don't draw attention to ourselves, we just keep being the perfect family next door, we don't let you talk too much with the King of Wands in reverse. It's like, shut the fuck up. I swear to God, she screams at him when like, and I don't even think it's in front of the kids either, because she really, it feels like she rides for her children, but she is so afraid that Diddy's going to take Jay down with him and therefore with her. I don't think she gives a fuck about Jay. She, like, you ever see the Kevin Hart special where he makes up how he was being there was like an ape running after him, so he ditches his baby? I just saw Beyonce running from Diddy and then like dropping Jay Z. It's like, I'll have to do a deep dive one day. It'll probably have to be when it's nicer out so that I can get more energy in me. But I just keep hearing none the wiser. I don't think she knew the entirety of what was going on. It's giving me like boys club, like we smoke our cigars, we have our talk, you're not invited, or like maybe they did have, because I am being shown my bowl of watches, so maybe there was some swinger stuff, but I just, with her looking so defeated in between these two, which is who we're talking about, Diddy and I just feel like she feels like I was a sacrifice. If you're a conspiracy theorist, I guess you can run with that. But it's more like, you hung me out to dry. You didn't let me in. You didn't let me know. And now I look stupid. Yeah, I don't buy that they're a happy family at all. It's like, try to run the clock. Hope to God that I can keep this all together. And like I've seen in other readings, if they do get Jay, the money's probably going to Beyonce, because look at how she's got the money. She's got the abundance. So I do think they've had talks. I said this in a previous reading. I'll link it down below in the description box. But it's like, make sure the money stays for the kids. Make sure I can protect our family. If you go down, that's not on me. You did this. I didn't do this. You piece of shit. Like, I want to swear. I want to flip the fuck out. But then I'm also exhausted and defeated, because it's like, yeah, I'm hearing the song. I think it's Creed. What's this life for? Beyonce's like depressed is kind of the vibe, and a little scared. I think she has a naivety, and I've been saying this since forever. Just look up My Name with Beyonce. I've done a lot of these, where I feel like her father offered her up like some sort of arranged marriage, because it feels like she just has this like naivety to her that the only other person I've ever felt this with was Britney Spears, and what do we know happened to her? You know what I mean? Let's continue. Eight of Pentacles is work. Okay. Queen of Wands. This is giving me like, sit still, look pretty. Maybe she's putting even more energy into her work right now, because it's like, that's all I have. You know how like you're really, really struggling, so the one thing that brings you joy, you like hyper fixate on? That's kind of the same vibe. So I wouldn't be shocked if she's making music right now, or if like she was prepping for the Grammys, because it's like, what else can I do? Yeah, I'm being drawn to the movie Encanto with the song What Else Can I Do, where it's like, I think that's also why she went into country. I feel like these celebrities knew before we did that shit was about to go down, and so it was like, let me try everything. Let me live. Yeah, live like you were dying. Because it's like, our days are numbered. We have no idea what's happening. We're waiting for the phone call. We're waiting for the next steps. And so it's like, I'll just keep being the icon that I'm supposed to be. Hopefully I can make an impact on future women and my kids. But I don't buy that their relationship is, I think they tolerate, if he had a choice, like, she would just take it. But in her mind, it's like, I'd leave you yesterday if I could. I should have left you the first time is what I just heard. Like, I'm being drawn to the album Lemonade, and it's like, I should have left your ass back then. But I feel like there was allegedly, no facts here, there was a type of grooming where he dated her when she was super freaking young, right? Tell me in the comments. I don't know. But it's like, she grew up with him. She doesn't know any better. She grew up around all these people. She doesn't know any better. And I feel like they've intentionally done that, where it's like, you know how she's not really into any interviews and stuff? There's a naivety which they want to hide from us. But there's also like, we don't want her to say too much. And it's also reminded me of like that one Britney Spears interview when she was super young and she cried and everybody was like shocked, because it's like, you're always the happy girl. What's going on? Beyonce is selling an image. It's like she's always Sasha Fierce unless she gets home. Then she's actually Beyonce. Like, is that her real name? I don't know. Because I'm channeling. I can't think. But there's just such an idea of like, I have to be pretty. I have to look the part. I have to play the role. Please don't cancel me too. Look at the angel wings on her dress. It's like, she's afraid. And notice how he's reversed, but she's upright, because wands are counterparts. And then his face is a lot bigger than hers, so it's like he outshined her and told her what to do for the longest. And now it's like, haha, ball's in my court. I shut you the fuck up. You don't get to say. I feel right now she's the one who gets to say what goes. Yeah, burning out with her. She don't want to be with him anymore. She does not. So why isn't she leaving? Queen of money. And where the money went. Because the Ten of Wands is a burden. And the Queen of Pentacles is looking. So that's her. The Queen of Pentacles is looking right at the burden. So it's like notice how it's an older woman. So it's like, all of my energy I put into this. Little did I know. This would be like, she's giving her finances to Jay because they're a couple and they have shared expenses. I'm not into that. I'm not going to do that when I get married. Let me tell you, with all this, I've read too many of this. But there's some vibe here where it's like, I don't feel like she knew where the money was going. Like, I can't stop saying that. It's almost like he has offshore accounts or something. Like, if there's the Popo low-key watching psychics, look for like offshore accounts. Because there's something about money that's unaccounted for that's like keeping drawn to like Cayman Islands, like stuff like that. There's money. And I don't think she has access to all of it because, again, she was young and she was none the wiser. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to trust my husband. And then my dad signed off on this, and it's just not good. The Emperor. Yeah, as I said, Dad. There's also wanting to detach from everybody else that's involved in this, because the Emperor in the haunted house always reminds me of Clive Davis. Clive Davis. Because he's an Aries, and he seems like he's bigger up on here than most people realize. I mean, if you know, then you know. But it's like I want to detach from this little club, because this kind of reminds me of like the culty witch practice stuff. I mean, doesn't that mean she does practice witchcraft? I don't know. I'm not going to look into that in today's reading. This was just to look at their relationship and if the Grammys was really them being all in love. But he's kind of just, I just heard up Schitt's Creek without a paddle, and Beyonce's trying to detach herself from everyone associated with this little boys club, so that in the event that things go down, which I feel like they will, it's just Jay Z's going to fight a lot harder, and he's going to throw all of the money that he can. And I just see her, like, especially the Queen of Pentacles being an older woman now. She just went from like the Queen of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles. Look at the difference, right? It's like smirking, and this gives me like me at the Grammys and then me at home. What the fuck did I do? What I did for love. I didn't even realize how naive I was. And it's like, I do think that she's starting to realize her worth, which is pretty cool. I think that it was an honest reaction when she won the country thing, the album of the year. I think that was an honest reaction, because I think that Virgo energy. When you're hard on yourself, you are hard on yourself. That's probably why I went on a tangent in the beginning. She's just like, I thought I was an example. I thought I was helping women of my stature, women of color, women that are shy, and now this is going to be my legacy. This is what my kids are going to, like, she's definitely in reflection mode, and I think it's exhausting her. I think right now she's just in this place where she's like, I don't know how to live without you, but that doesn't mean I want to live with you. Like, I'm seeing a couple and one sleeps on the couch and the other one's in the bed, or like a spare bedroom. I don't think they're sleeping in the same room. But I wouldn't be shocked if like they actually do live with their kids, if like their kids are none the wiser. This is giving me like, turn off the news. I have a blocker on so you can't see certain stuff. And then like we pretend and we're all smiles in front of the kids. But then when the kids aren't around, I tell you how much I hate you. Because I can't stop hearing the song, I hate you, I love you, I hate that, I love you. And it feels very Stockholm-y to me, I'm going to be honest. I don't think that she wants to love him, but it's also like, you've been my entire life. I don't know how to live without you. We've all been there, right? You're in that relationship a little bit too long, and it's like, what does life look like without you? That's kind of where Beyonce's at right now. Five of Pentacles, abuse of power. Three of Cups. It's like right now she's trying to juggle responsibilities, juggle the niceties, juggle like, yeah, this is fine, I'm good. Look, I'm still going the way I can. If something was wrong, like, why would I still be with him? If something was wrong, but if you're balancing like that, there's one person on this Three of Cups. Three of Cups is about a celebration. It's about groups. And we're talking about the Grammys too, and there's just her on there. So she feels so alone right now. She feels so lost. She feels like she can't trust anybody. I keep hearing Michael Jackson. I always feel like somebody's watching me. She's paranoid now. She's like, if I didn't realize you were doing all this shit, what else don't I know? And so she's trying really hard to maintain the status quo of their image and their family, and protecting her kids at all costs is a big one. But she's like one more honest moment away from a nervous breakdown. But I don't think she'd ever let us see it. I think she's so ashamed. No one can be harder on a Virgo than a Virgo. Tell me if you're a Virgo or you have Virgo placements. It's fucking true and you know it. She's beating herself up. Like, how did I not see that you were abusing money over me? How did I not see that you were a little bit too friendly with certain people? Why was I ignoring my intuition? Very reflective energy. I know that Mars is still in retrograde, so I think there's a lot of bottling up of anger and being forced to deal with things that made her angry in the past. That's probably coming up with Mars being retrograde when I'm filming this. So this is a lot of like, yeah, what's that song where it's like, fuck you and your mom and your sister and your, like, she's just mad and hurt and sad. And honestly, I think something like the Grammys was really something she needed. I think she's depressed. Yeah, it feels like the color in her life is starting to die out because I'm being drawn to how the devil has all the color here. But then, like, as you move forward, there's only some blue. And we already talked about her wearing the pants. So that reminds me of the blue, the throat chakra. But look at how it's like I'm trying to juggle everything. One move. Yeah. Oh my God, what's that song? Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge and I'm about to break. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Where have you been putting your dick? What were you doing? How did I not see it coming? You're actually so much more immature than I thought you were. You had me believing that you were like the end all be all. You're actually just another fuckboy. In fact, there's probably more than I even want to know. Where have you been putting that dick? I don't want to know. Like, you know that song, I don't want to know if you're playing me, keep it on the low. Page of Wands. Where's your dick been, bro? That's where she's at. The moon. What's hidden? What's hidden is she wants to go. Well, I want to go. I want a divorce. I want to go. But I just see Jay being like, no, because then people are going to believe it. And you don't think they're going to come after you too? Like, you're going to ruin your legacy too. Like, this is the type of covert narcissist where, you know, they slowly remove you from your friends and they slowly remove you from things so that by the time you realize you're fucked, you're really fucked. And I think that's what he did to her. And so now it's like, she wants to dump his ass. She wants a divorce. She wants to get out. It's like, how do I get out? How do I save the kids? How do I get on top of things? And with the elephant there reminds me of like being strong, but choosing not to be aggressive because that's the spirit of the elephant, right? It could cause war, but it doesn't. So she's in this place. Oh, what's that Nicki lyric? Where it's like, I come in peace or I can rage war. I come in peace like Gandhi or I can rage, whatever that song lyric is. That's where Beyonce's at. It's like, try me. Try me right now. Try it. Try it, motherfucker. Try it. Like, I feel like that's what she said. Jay Z's walking on eggshells in his home with her for sure. He's not in control anymore because she's like, you do one more thing that pisses me the fuck off. I will take all of our money. I will take our kids. I'll figure this out on my own and I will blast you all over the media. Do you really think they're going to choose you over me? Do you really think that they're fans of Bey and Jay or do you think they're fans of Bey? Like, Beyonce got her oomph back. And it has a lot to do with like, you made me look a fool, but more importantly, what about our children? What's going to happen to our kids? We just watched Diddy's kids go through this. Like, she's so mama bear energy right now, and she wants to leave. Why isn't she leaving? She doesn't feel like she can. It's very Stockholmy, where it's like, you've been in a marriage for so long, it's like you don't believe you can support yourself, even if you do have the funds and the means to do so. I also feel, allegedly, no facts here, that he's threatened to take her money. I feel like there's money hidden. So it's like what we think she has net worth-wise, I don't even know if she has access to all of it. So she's worried that she's not going to be able to be a single parent taking care of her kids and get away. This is very much remind me of that J-Lo movie where she's trying to run away from her abusive husband. And it's reminded me of like every TV show when they're married to a cop. It's like, oh, didn't I get that in the Jay Z video? It'll be in the description box. Was he involved with the feds? I don't remember. I'm going to leave that alone. But she's just afraid that she won't be able to be a mother on her own. But he's conditioned her to think that she needs him, which is the problem. I'm hearing Riri, you needed me. It's so piggybacking off Britney Spears. Why isn't she leaving? 4 of Cups. He's convinced her that she can't live without him. That's really the main issue. It's like, you really think you're going to survive without me? I know where all the money is. I know all the bank accounts and passwords. I know the codes. I know what, like, she's so, it's like if your husband was your manager and you just let go and let him. You know what I mean? And so he battles back where he's like, you're not going to take my kids from me. Yeah, see, now I'm starting to stutter, which is like her energy. It's like, I'm scared. What will you do? If you were capable of doing the shit that they're already getting you for, what else? Like, I see her like turning her head like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I already know enough. I already felt like your character was bad. Didn't know it was this bad, but that just means it's going to be worse because if Diddy's getting in trouble for this, Lord knows what you did. I just want fucking out. I want to get out. But it's like, with the 4 of Cups reversed, it's like she wants to, but the moment she does, he talks some shit about, you'll never survive without me. You'll never take care of the kids without, oh, it's so disgustingly manipulative and painful. And this is probably why she's in a depression. Like, I would challenge you. I mean, I don't know if she gets work done because Botox would kind of ruin this, but a good way to tell if someone's really smiling is to cover their mouth because the eyes will show if they're smiling or not. Like when you do a forced smile in a picture, you'll be able to like just cover that. If you look at her recent photos, see, I don't know if she's gotten Botox done because I keep being drawn to that. So if that's the case, this won't help. But hey, for future reference of people, that's a good indicator of someone not really smiling. Like, for instance, in a lot of crime shows, they'll hide the mouth and you can see the fear in the girl's eye. It's kind of giving that vibe. It's like you would know that she's not happy at all. Well, this is a lovely start to Valentine's week. Y'all, I'm going to need you in the comments to tell me couples that you think might be healthy or some throwbacks or something, because this is a mess. Okay, why isn't she leaving? This is like he's threatened her with her money. I'll take you for everything you have. I'm smarter than you. I've been preparing for this all my life, I guess. And it's like she's so ready to... She flips out all the time, and it's like, I'm ready to release that. But the moment he gets her where it hurts, your stability, your safety, right? If you have your husband saying you'll never have the money, this is the type of dude, like, I don't know why, but I'm being drawn to OJ Simpson with the live where he had that, where they were chasing him on the highway. And now I'm being drawn to the song Stan where he put, oh no. Oh God. This could just be a metaphor, but I'm being drawn to the song Stan from Eminem. If you don't know that song, he puts his pregnant wife in a trunk, and he plans on killing all of them. I'm not saying unalive. I think that's stupid. Sorry. But it's like, I almost wonder if that's how crazy Jay is. No facts here, just my opinion. But if I'm being drawn to that song, Stan, he's like, I'm doing 90 on a freeway, and he plans on smashing into the river. It's like, if we go down, then we go down together. I almost feel like Jay's like, you're not leaving me. Like, we're going down together. Whichever way that looks like. Ah, he's dangerous. My opinion. No facts. No facts at all. Yeah, it's like shit happened. Just deal with it. Let's focus on the future. People still love and worship us. We are the it couple. Let's just focus on the future. I don't want to hear it. Shut up. You're going to be with me whether you like it or not. Shut up. Like, it's just, oof. Spirit, is there anything we need to know about their... just anything at all that we need to know about them? Obstacles. I don't think he'll get his way in the long run. Because she's always going to find ways to make money. So I almost wonder, because you know what I'm seeing is like, it feels more of a metaphor, but I'm seeing someone making money and then putting it under their mattress. I almost wonder if she's going to start doing some like work on the side where he's not figuring out all the money. It's giving like making my own secret bank account that you don't know about so that I can get out. This is giving domestic. I don't know, y'all. 9 of Cups, and there's a beautiful black woman right there. It's like, I'm going to create my own. Yeah, when I'm asking what we should know, I think she's going to find a way out of this. Because her work, everyone loves her. So it's like, my work will get me out of this. This is giving me like, you can berate me, you could keep going, but one thing that's never going to make her stop is her children, her love for her kids. And she knows that she's not going to get canceled, so she will always be able to make more money. So I think this is more of a like, he's threatened the money, and she's now thinking, well, I can make more of it. And then, you know, if I have to start all over just to protect our kids, I will. Like, this is very crime showy. Need to save the children, if you know. Now you know. Ace of Cups. Okay. Dose of realism. She's not lying to herself anymore about who he is. It's like, I know you're a snake with that snake there. So now really for her, it's like, okay, how do I get out? I think she got so used to him being everything. Yeah, I'm here. Oh my God, that's such a good song. You're all I need to get by, like sweet morning dew. I took one look at you, and now it's clear to see you were my destiny. Look at all these swords. She's terrified, but she wants to leave. She's afraid because he said a lot of shit. So with that 3 of Swords in reverse, it's like, what if he does this? What if he goes that way? What if he hurts me? What if he tries to take my kids? What if he takes all my money? What if he flips it and makes it about me? What if he blames me? Like, I don't know. I didn't know what you were capable of before, and now I know some. I can't imagine what you would be capable of if I actually tried to leave. I think this is the next person we need to be praying for, y'all. All right. Anything else, Spirit, before I wrap this up? Relationships. The Fool in the beginning. Okay. She's not giving up. I keep hearing that song, I'm not giving up, no, not yet, even when I'm down to my last breath. I think she's going to leave him as long as she figures out a way with that Ace of Pentacles. I think she has to also, like, I see her, I don't know if this is literal, but like, I almost see her looking at Instagram comments and going, yeah, people see that it's not me. People see that it's him. People they support me because she's so hard on herself. So it's like, what if people say that I helped? What if people say that and I don't know. I don't know. This isn't the energy of someone who, this is the energy of someone that's been Stockholmed. To what extent? I don't want to get into that right now. I don't have the energy for it, but I'm just in her energy, and it's like, people really are still loving and supporting me. They're turning on Jay, not me. So maybe my relationship with the fans will be enough for me to get out and be still supported. It's like right now she's trying to lean into her intuition so that she could get the hell out. Like, that's the vibe. This is, yikes. Anyway, Judgment, what we're not seeing, vulnerability, Death card. She wants out. Out, out, out. 2 of Cups in reverse, baby. She wants out. She's trying to think of a plan where she could save herself. Look at the white horse, right? It's like saving myself with that Death card. I need that change. The 2 of Cups. I want a divorce. Vulnerability. This is like, you know what it's reminding me of? When I know this is so out of left field, but when I did the reading on Danny Masterson when he went to trial for, you know what? If you didn't see that, it's probably because that was when I was way newer. I had said that I didn't care what anybody was saying. The moment he went to jail, she was going to file for divorce. And sure enough, the moment he went to jail, she went from being like, yeah, I support him to I want a divorce. So she might ride this out until she knows she's safe, because I do feel like she's paranoid. I mean, you saw the swords, 9 of swords, 10 of swords, 3 of swords. She's scared. She's afraid to leave him. And she's also ashamed, because it's like, why didn't I see? Notice the face right here, kind of focusing on the third eye. It's like, why did I not see you for who you were? I heard rumors. I heard rumblings. I turned my head. Why did I do that? So maybe she did know some, but it's more like, let me look away. If I don't look, it's not happening, which that's not okay, right? You see something, you say something. I know. I'm just reading you her energy. It's like, I need to find a time when he's most vulnerable so I can get the hell out. She's trying to get out. Right now, she's just creating space, physical space. This would be like they're separated, living in the same house. But the moment she can get out, she will. She will. And I think if the feds go after him and he knows he's run out of options, he'll give her the money to take care of the children. But it's like, you're sticking with me because it keeps the narrative going that I'm a good man. If I have you by my side, no one's going to question me, because why would Beyonce be with someone like that? He's banking on that, which is why he's not letting her go. But again, that's abuse. So 5 of Cups. Yeah, this is like avoiding grief. The love. Look at this. The Lover's reverse. The 2 of Cups reverse. She wants a break up, but he's not letting her. Because then it's like, then I'll go down. Everybody will know. It's like guilt. What is it? Guilt through omission kind of the vibe. Like, why would he be? We'd all know. They're seeing how everybody else is going down. And so Jay's like, if you break up with me, everyone's going to know, because they don't have to it's putting 2 and 2 together. It equals 4. It's obvious. So he knows, if you separate with me, people are going to know that I did something. You over my dead body is the vibe here. So I'm concerned, but I do think that because, here's one thing I'll say about Beyonce to wrap this up. Because she has a naivety to her, but she's recently kind of woken up and stepped up into her power, I think she's going to play the naivety card for a while she gets a bigger plan in play to leave him. So for once, whereas the naivety used to screw her over, now it's like, I'm still playing naive, but it's to get you to not be worried while I consider like a backup plan to get the fuck out of this. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here, thekarmicdf.com. This was all legend. There are 0 facts here. I'm sure they're a lovely, happy, super duper couple. But I mean, look at this Fool card. It's like, I want to spread my wings and fly. I want to get the fuck out of here. Like, she does not want to be with him. But the moment I tap into that, it's like, over my dead body. And I've heard that in the 2025 prediction I did. So this year we might see, I don't know. Hold on real quick. Spirit, will we see anything happen between the 2 of them this year in particular? I just want to see some real quick. Maybe. Maybe. Look at these 2s. She's trying. She's trying. But he won't let her go. Let go. One more. Three of Wands. She's, look at how, like, this reminds me of all of the princess stories. Like, it's reminding me of Shrek, where she was in that castle forever. She's like, one day I'll get out. One day the truth will come out and then I'll be freed. Like, she feels like a Stockholm victim. It's really sad. With these twos here, they're fighting back and forth, but until the feds get him, I think she's too afraid to just outright leave. Because notice the ripple effect of when Cassie told her story. He knows damn well her leaving would be like that same ripple effect. So yeah, back of the deck is the Hermit reverse. It's like, if you get rid of me, people are going to know what I did. Dose of realism, yeah. So I don't know that she'll be able to leave this year, but she's making sure she knows where her money's going moving forward, and she's trying to consider a new plan. So yeah, pray for Beyonce, I guess. I don't know anything else in terms of if she was... I don't want to get into that in today's video. Let's not. So I'm going to leave it here, besties. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Let me know what future couples you want to see in these readings. You could catch me at thekarmicdf.com if you want to book a personal reading. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok if they keep it in America. And I'm going to leave it here, besties. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check out all the related videos that are tagged in the description box. And I will see you guys in my next video. And don't forget to treat yourself to Rose Forever New York.